Is that so? Colony 4. Henceforth, all orders are rescinded. Eliminate Ouroboros at all cost. Make this known throughout the colonies.
Ouroboros has no place in this world. Their existence must be erased without a trace.
That looked a lot like Nia. Almost sounded like her too. Oh, yes. Oh, we only get a few files? Really? Oh.
We have to keep track of our progress. We've endured the fierce fighting at Colony 4. And learned that the consuls and Mobius are one and the same. Truths we took for granted continue to crumble at our feet. We have spent so long blindly walking the path set before us without question. But we are more curious now, of our future selves, of our purpose.
So, split into 3 units, our main troops go wide, and first to make contact withdraws? What are you, a coward?
What was that?
Huh?
I asked you what you said. You think I'm scared, is that it? I'll have you know my plan is textbook.
Drop it, Tyon.
Let go! Colony 13 is a complete enigma. Our data is incomplete.
It's just way too cautious, you clod. It's tedious and it's dull. Can you see that? If we don't eat now, we'll starve. We don't have the time to mess around.
What does...
Look, Tyche boy. I mean, we're Iron Lambda, yeah? The colony led by Commander Isard. And this is some no-name backwater. We hit from the side, and we hit hard. Am I wrong? What we need is momentum. Gotta play hard to win big.
Right, I see. One team draws the sentries away, then the main force can strike en masse, where the flank will be left loosely defended. Seems optimal. Is that right, Tyon?
Huh? Yes. Correct.
All right. If that's your opinion, we'll approve it. Yes, Isard?
Yes. If you say it'll work, I trust you. Happy, Tyon?
Yes.
Commander, strategist. It's almost time. The new consul should be arriving from the castle soon.
Of course. On my way.
My, that time already.
Nimue, why are you still using that gizmo?
Now that's not very polite, Isard. This mechanical gizmo is much more precise than the iris clock. And unaffected by the black fog. Right, Tyon?
What is the black fog?
Right.
What? What's going on?
There should be an exit through the southern water vein. Head straight for that.
And you, ma'am?
We'll hold the line here, keep them occupied.
Begging your pardon, that's idiocy and certain death.
Tyon,
You can't.
you all still have a future. Until the day of your homecoming, please just live. And here.
I couldn't. I won't. Don't do this, ma'am.
Listen, I need you to live, Tyon. You must. Flee for the colony.
Tyon, get moving! Hurry!
How? How can I?
Tyon!
Ma'am! Ma'am! Give away!
There's definitely a lot of cutscenes in this. Or I mean, not really cutscenes, but
Shouldn't have put so much stock in your irises, Kay. That is what you get. It's just bad luck. The plan was
Backstory.
sound. If not for the black fog. It's all about the skin feel. You've only got eyes up front. That's why Kay lost. Sounds, the air, breathing. When you can feel all that, you don't need the iris.
And for all that, you still slunk back, tail between legs. Are you forgetting that fact?
He's awful forgetful, isn't he? So, I'm still breathing, and I had a ball with them kids, right until I had to scupper.
Excuses a ten a penny.
What are you implying?
Excuse me? Is this a private party, or can I interject? I was thinking I might head out alone next. Is that allowed?
You want to see with your own iris, eh?
Pretty much. Plus there's Izzard and Colony Lambda, right? It'll be an extremely amusing situation, don't you think? Yeah, we'll have fun, I'm sure.
oh, good as the mornings. Morning, Mana. Okay, everyone's here. We got word from Ethel a little while ago. There's something she wants to tell us, and we should go to the council room to hear it. Very well. You should say thanks for this tent, at least. Okay, let's go see what Ethel has to say then. We're gonna go around talking to every single person we can. That it? Okay, looks like that's it.
People in Colony 4 are certainly quick to accept things.
You lot sleep all right?
Yeah, like a log. Thanks for the room. You cleaned it out just for us.
Don't sweat it. Just a token from us higher-ups. My iris is clocked. I couldn't quite believe it. So I went outside, hunted down a Hox as a test.
And?
Didn't get snuffle. The flame clock didn't show, and neither did any motes. Looks like it's real.
Yeah. We were baffled too, at first.
Anyway, we're all thankful to you. Flame clocks don't work so good when you're dirt. Hated having to worry about when my number might be up.
Wait, dirt? I thought Ethel's rank was silver. It was when she saved our hides, wasn't it?
Well, stuff happens. Kamaravi. Heard of him? Call him the Smouldering. The greatest warrior in all of Agnes. And the commander loves to spar with the guy.
I know him. They say his spear technique is unparalleled. That, and he's an ace for honest pilot. Wow. So Kamaravi and Ethel were rivals.
That's right. We fought against him who knows how many times now. Took our share of damage, but then so did they. At one time, one of his Feronis' knee joints blew clean out. Well, most likely it was a failure of maintenance. The commander could have ended it then and there. But no.
Telling other people's tales again? Not very endearing. Cut it out.
Commander! Apologies, Mom.
I'm joking.
Ethel?
It became a tremendous scandal. The castle stripped our colony of our silver rank, demoting us to dirt. But look. They were made the lowest of the low, and still they chose to stick by me, even though it meant having to live day to day. That is why I must prevail over him.
Huh? But you're...
Free from the yoke of the flame clock, yes, certainly. However, this is another matter.
What is it about then?
Hunger? Pride? Desire? Joy, maybe? It's a little hard to put it to words, but something along those lines. I haven't all the time in the world, and my troops understand this full well. For me, well, all of us, really. A rematch with Kamaravi is everything. And that will give purpose to the remainder of our lives.
A purpose to life.
Right, okay. On an emotional level, I could understand.
Wow, really?
I didn't say I agreed. I just see her point of view, that's all.
All right now, let's put a pin in the philosophizing. When we talked last night, You said your destination was Sword March, as I recall.
Right.
Come along.
Anyway. Oh, right here. Pretty sure there was another person. So far, not a lot is really known to me. Still feel like I'm really in the dark of everything.
This right here is Sword March. Well, that part is common knowledge, I suppose. To get there, you have a few possible routes. Mainly the northern and the southern. And then, the direct route cutting through the ocean vortex.
You don't say. That works.
Nobody's done it before.
Such a tease.
You can try to approach it from sea or from air. But as soon as you're close to it, you'll end up being ripped to shreds. Trust me, it's not just the waves and the wind. We believe there's some other force at play there. And so, through elimination then, these two. And quite frankly, I wouldn't advise going north.
Why's that?
The road's dangerous, and it runs right past Agnes Castle territory. You'd have a hard time getting through.
Tyann, turns out you were right.
As always.
Additionally, you are Ouroboros. If you face another colony, you may find the same thing happening as did with us.
I'd feel safe betting on it.
If you go south, the battle lines are relatively fixed. If you can proceed along this route, you'll get there in about 2 months.
2 months.
Damn.
But there's more?
Even if you reach the sword, this city, yes? It's hard to believe you would find it there. It seems far-fetched.
How so?
Once, we had to advance across this region ourselves. It was empty. Nothing but the sword piercing the landscape. And then, there's that word you mentioned, city. What could that possibly mean? Is it a person? Or a thing?
When Guernica talked about it, it sounded kind of like a colony?
I was pretty sure it was an object.
Will you still go there, regardless?
Yeah. That was the idea. For a chance to live on.
Then there's no more to say. Boliaris.
Mom?
Our guests will be leaving soon. Let's give them any assistance we can.
No worries.
Feel free to use the facilities here at your leisure. Get ready for what's ahead.
Nice.
Mimi? Relax. We're just doing what Ethel said. Just using the facilities at our leisure. You have to eat, else you won't grow. It's just... Don't let them get to you. Yeah?
Hey.
What is this?
It used to belong to my friend. He always wore it till last year. Yes, he died, fighting against Colony Psi. You animals killed him. Shot him right here. Clean through.
You're wrong. We're actually from Colony Gam... Mimi, what?
If that's what you want, go ahead and shoot. It's not like I'm a hard target.
Now we're talking. Oh, what? You're nearly done anyway. Well then keep your lousy embers. Die today or in 3 months' time, not much difference. Just mind you don't get poisoned before your time's up.
What a jerk. So uncalled for.
Senna, it's fine. He was right. We did kill people. Maybe not his friend, but certainly others.
We had no choice. If we hadn't have, we'd be goners.
We had no choice. Yeah, that was clear until now. But not anymore. Right?
Uh-huh.
There's a chance we can make amends. Even if we're misunderstood.
On the house. Eat your fill, friend.
Huh?
We're dirt rank, remember? Life ain't easy here. But you did help.
That's a lot of food there.
Besides, you gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. Now, we won't have to take others' lives. I've wished for this. And you made it true. Thanks for that.
That's a lot. Well, what about the others? Okay, so now what? I believe the southward route is currently blocked by rockfall. I would estimate the clearing it would take some time. I guess we'll just have to wait till it's done. Guys, can I say something? Sounds heavy. Why isn't this voice acted? I've been thinking, and I think there might be something else that we could try. You mean about Colony 4? Hardly a responsibility. Tyon, it's not quite like that. I mean, if I see someone in trouble, I just want to help them. Maybe it's not a sense of responsibility exactly, it's more like a natural reaction. You feel that even for a former enemy. That's how I feel about it. Right now, at least. Maybe your heart's big enough for everyone to have a slice. Okay, well, no time like the present. Let's do something to help. Yeah, why not? That'll help us out way back after all. Now we've got a chance to give something back, right? I suppose it'll help us earn their trust and kill a bit of time, maybe. I think Mimi's right. Guys, thanks. Right, well, that was heartwarming, to be sure, but what are we going to do to help exactly? And you need to expend some mental energy on it yourself instead of blurting questions. I get this may be tricky for you. Oh. Brutal. Boy, watch it, buddy. Brutal. Well, if we're gonna do that, perhaps a little intelligence scavenging is in order. I guess we gotta. It's one thing to want to lend a hand, another to know where to stick it. Giggity. Anyways, I guess we'd better ask around the colony. Still feeling weird about this? No, it's just... What? Worried about helping the bad guys? A bit late for that, love. Oh, love for. Anyway, if anyone tries to stir the pot again, we'll just put them under this, right? And by we, I mean lands, obviously. I'd like to call... Didn't she just ask her not to call her? You know what? Never mind. I'm afraid it would get quite messy. Come on, it was just a figure of speech, mate. Okay, then. Everyone good to start asking around the colony to find out how we can help? Helping out. Gathering info. All across Ionis, you'll find eye icons. We'll look near them for info that could be useful. There we go. Step up base here.
I don't think the med team are able to respond in time.
Yeah, if this carries on, the wounded will just keep piling up higher and higher.
Well, about, yeah, that's us. I'd love to give you a proper welcome, but unfortunately my hands are somewhat tied right now. Truly sorry. The lack of personnel, dwindling supplies, and the patients won't stop arriving. Things really have been rough ever since we dropped Dirt Rank. Not enough medical supplies, huh? So it would appear that kind of problem calls for a swift handling. Lashandra, thank you for the heads up. Discussing info. Listen to people's conversation on your travels to inquire info fragments. When you find enough, they can be discussed with fellow party members at rest spots.
Without supplies, the medics can't do jack.
After gathering info, go to the rest spot and select discuss more.
It's a problem. Seems they're already wrecking.
I'm getting peckish. Do we have any snacks?
Here, let's discuss the issues of Colony 4.
Shall we put our heads together on this?
Alright, let's recap. Injuries from local monsters, trouble owing to the colony's location. There were also some urgent cases with more wounded appearing by the day. Yeah, the med team seemed super busy. It sounded like they couldn't provide adequate care, so they had always more patients incoming. Alright. I got the feeling they could deal with the staffing problems. They didn't also have not enough stuff problem. I mean, if they had like drugs and bandages, those kind of medical supplies are difficult to craft without specialized facilities. Well, we're in the end of nowhere and therefore bang out of the block. Precisely, it's not only a matter of time before all the supplies start out. This market also we're up a creek with no paddle. But we have to do something. Hang on. No, that wouldn't, or would it? Hang on, if you've got something to say, then do it. Or by the Queen's knuckles, I'll slap you. Yes, but then again. What is it, Tyon? We come up with something. First of all, I have to say there's no guarantee. Spit it out, man. We can work out the kinks later. I hear you. Then let's leave this instant. You what? Oi. What are we off to now? Gorgor has been near. If we're lucky, we might make it in time. Time for what? You're not making... What? We have to go this instant. I'll explain when we get there. Uni, drop it. Let's just do as he says. No want of courage.